Hello everybody, and welcome to Pravus Gaming and Steamed, the series where I go through my Steam library and find the games that I bought, but never had a chance to play. Today we're going to try out Ziggurat. Ziggurat is a first-person shooter, magical, dungeon crawler, rogue-lite experience. And it's actually been pretty fun so far. I mean, think Binding of Isaac, but with magic wands everywhere. You've got a bunch of main characters that you can choose from as you unlock them. There's special items and weapons that you can get, like this Eye of Twilight, pew, pew. And everything is procedurally generated, and there's things you can blow up and try to get goodies, and then monsters will spawn in some of the rooms and try to kill you. In this case, these funny little mushroom-looking people. Hi, guys. Oh, you're fun. Now, this wand that I'm using is kind of your basic weapon, and you can only use it so many times before it kind of needs a second to recharge, and it's pretty basic weaponry. And then every enemy is slightly different as far as how they attack. These guys shoot these, like, tracking poison ball things, which are a little bit harder to dodge sometimes, but I can handle it. I can handle it, I promise. And those little green things that just popped on the ground. Hang on, this guy's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't he? Those little green crystals that popped on the ground, those are mana crystals, like that blue one right there. And as you pick those up, you gain more ammunition for the different types of weapons you have. My Eye of Twilight is green mana, for example. And, yeah, there are going to be 3 different weapon types that will consume some sort of ammunition. And then your basic wand to make sure you always can defend yourself, at least marginally. Did I mention there are also giant evil carrots? There are giant evil carrots, everybody! And every once in a while, as you kill monsters, you can level up and get a new upgrade. Like so. You choose between some sort of upgrade. I kind of like Scholar, Warlock, Mana Gems, Experience. I kind of like the idea of going for some more experience, so let's go ahead and pick that up. And it's random what you're going to get every time, so every playthrough is going to give you some slightly different perks as you progress. I will say, while the game is kind of fun graphically as you go, as you start running and moving a little bit faster, you can see that there's a bit of a frame drop here. It's a little, I don't know, it feels like there's a bit of a weird blur to it, which I can't quite get behind, but, oh well, it's a little jarring. Yeah, not as much as these skeletons, perhaps, but you get used to it after a while. Yeah, case in point, like right there. Did you see how the whole world seemed to blur all weird like that? Yeah, I don't know. Makes me want to throw up a little bit. Gosh, everyone's spitting on me in this room. What is this, a Uganda Knuckles meme room thing? I don't like it. Trap rooms are always a little bit fun. Ouch! There's, some obstacles you gotta jump over. It gets a little bit stressful at times. Some of them are really freaking difficult, like, not even worth my effort. I've had trouble with some of these, but ooh, we're actually doing pretty well so far. Time it. Okay, here we go. Whoop! Okay. And at the very end, there should be some sort of a treasure. I like treasure. Okay, good. And go. Okay, jump. Nice. That was actually pretty easy. Best one I've ever done. What do we get? Well, we get some sort of special card, increases my health limit, a new perk. Okay, so they're kind of like the same cards you get when you level up, but they're a little bit more powerful and almost always a good thing. And then if you find this little glowing book here, the portal key, you can grab that sucker, and then you get to summon the boss! Sir Arthur, the Eternal Warrior! The Flaming Skull of Death! We meet again! I wasn't kidding when I said that he was the Flaming Skull of Death. Many flaming skulls! And when you beat the boss, you get to move on to the next floor. It's like so many dungeon crawlers we've seen before, and you get a nice little score to let you know how well you did, or how terribly in my case. Oh well. And then when you get to a new floor, you're usually rewarded with some sort of a new weapon. In this case, another green one, which is unfortunate because I can only have one, and now I'm wasting my other 2 types of mana. This one's pretty good, though. I kind of like it, and it's got a skull. Let's keep this one. Did I mention that almost every weapon has some sort of a secondary mode? Like in the case of this staff, it just shoots like an extra wide arc of like 10 shots instead of 5. My wand has like a shotgun kind of blast. You know, basic stuff like that. This guy's a really freaking good shot, by the way. He's predicting, like, all my movements, and I'm almost dead. Hey. It's okay, though. I'm gonna get the Wrecking Ball, which means I get to have extra health by breaking things. Now, if only I could find some things to break. Oh, these scavenge rooms are a little bit stressful. You run into special rooms every once in a while. In this case, I have to pick up these stupid pink things, or else enemies keep spawning forever. So you'd think I want to start clearing out the enemies, but I have to pick up the pink things, or else I will get overwhelmed. Overwhelmed, underwhelmed. Why is no one ever just whelmed? Explain that to me. See? These girls get it. They liked my joke. I hear them laughing. Oh, they're dead now. You do sometimes find these little statue rooms. Like, you can try to offer something, maybe get a bonus or some sort of a perk. I don't know. In this case, got a divine gift. Sometimes it's a curse, though, so it's always a bit of a gamble. Ooh, what's this? I don't know if I've seen this before. The Wizards of the Order, something about story. I didn't want story, I wanted super loot. Boss time! Who's it gonna be today? It's Lady Audrey, Mother Nature incarnate. I hate this stupid plant. Gotta wait for her to pop up, and then she makes these weird vine things come out, and they try to smack me in the face. I don't like it. Thing is, though, like, every boss in the game has to have some little minions that try to spawn. Otherwise, how are you supposed to get more mana crystals? So for balance reasons, I guess it makes sense. It's still just... I don't know. It's a lot to take in, man. Gotta pay attention to too many things at once. Oh, good, and now they got spitting tentacles. Aren't you a lovely lady? There we go. Finally. Give me all that health. Let's move on to floor 3. Ooh, I'm actually doing pretty well this run. The Cursed Cathedral gives me a gun, the Magma Rifle. Ooh, it's explosive. I love it. Gosh, why are there so many sadistic evil carrots? Who's summoning them? Is it you? I'm gonna kill you for that. Oh, good, and now we have little flying dragon leviathan things. Okay, well, how do you like magma? So as you guys can see in Ziggurat, it's a lot of fast-paced action where you have to strafe a lot. The enemy variation is pretty fun, and you do get to ramp up a bit in power with the different level-up abilities and the new types of weapons. That can get kind of cool as well. I think the one downside to Ziggurat, where it really falls short compared to something like, oh, I don't know, The Binding of Isaac, is there's no activatable items or passives or something that really gives you this sense of, like, zany, godlike power. You know, in Binding of Isaac, you got some item combinations that are just sickeningly good, and then some runs where you just get screwed horribly. You don't get that as much in Ziggurat. It really is a lot more skill-based, it is a little bit more fast-paced, and the ramp-up is more consistent, I guess. And for some people, that's probably a good thing. For me personally, though, I just kind of like having those godlike runs where everything seems to go my way. Ooh, this is a risky choice. Do I want to go for the full health, but possibly take a huge penalty, or something safe? I mean, if I don't get full health, I think I just lose. Let's try it. Yay! That worked out. Oh, good grief. Come on. A room full of champion enemies? Ow! It's too many! Even my Magna cannon can't handle that. Is there an invisible... There is an invisible bird! No! I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it! Oh, I know this trap room. I am not that good at jumping puzzles. No, thank you. And what boss do we have for the 3rd floor? It is... Adam, the Prime Golem. Oh, no. I have never beaten this boss. He's got a lot of health. He summons pretty tough minions. And there's just so much stuff throwing my way all the time. Fire, ice, explosives. I hate it. I hate this guy. Seriously, on this boss, I feel like I'm spending so much time kiting enemies that I never actually manage to do any damage to the boss himself. But you gotta deal with him somehow, or else you just get completely overwhelmed. It's really rough, man. And see, this is the sort of thing where some activatable items would have been nice. Come on, developers. Activatable items. I know you want to give them to me. Maybe if I just keep running in circles, I can confuse him. I'm certainly confusing myself. Where even is the boss? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, dear. You seem to have trapped yourself into a corner. Guys, I think this might be the end. I don't think we're going to make it out of here. Oh, 1 health. Oh, the fireball. His aim is so good. Oh, well. My corpse shall remain in the Ziggurat forever. That took a while, though. It was a pretty long run. 45 minutes. Hey, not my best. So that's Ziggurat, everybody. It's a pretty fun game. I would say it's probably the best first-person dungeon crawler roguelite that I've been able to play thus far. And it's a good sign that the roguelite genre continues to expand beyond something like The Binding of Isaac. It's trying to branch out, and I like that a lot. Ziggurat is good. It's fast-paced, and it's got some pretty good enemy variety. I just want to see some more creative power-ups just to really make every game a little bit more mind-blowing, but I do quite enjoy it. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Hit that notify button if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time.